Hi, Aries. This is Jess with your May 24th weekly general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Aries. Um, yeah, things is getting ready to get very interesting if they haven't already done so. For some of you, this is not the easiest time. You're confused. You're feeling hopeless and helpless with a situation. You want to work on something. For some of you, you're putting a little too much time and energy into work. You might need to rest. That may be the one thing that you can't do. So be careful with that. And see about your health. Definitely see about your health. I don't think I've ever said that to Aries. But yeah, see about your health a little bit and pay attention to any signs about health. A lot of waiting, a lot of frustration around waiting, but you kind of have to do what you got to do. If you guys will kind of sit back because your antennas, your intuition is going to be on fire. Just get used to it. With Jupiter being in your 12th house, you will be quite psychic. And people don't realize that you guys really are very psychic. You just kind of keep that part of yourself to yourself until you blow someone's spot up and tell them about themselves. And they're like, wait a minute, what? If you're employed, I feel like, you know what? I feel like you guys are in a good space at work. You're finding new and inventive ways to um, go about your day-to-day work. And for some of you, you have two jobs now. You have a more of a some of you may do spiritual work. Others of you may have spiritual work and a regular job that you're taking on. Some of you love what you do, and then you do something else that's very practical that brings the money in or will take you to the goal at hand. Some of you may add that you may be finding love. Did you get a crush on someone? Or you're very attracted to someone at the workplace? It seems like you're going to meet someone at this job and things are really going to um, turn into something very nice. For those of you who are unemployed, well, congratulations. I'll tell you now, if all you have to do is literally make very little effort, hardly no effort, and you will get your dream come true. Jupiter is really working in your favor. And I feel that you guys if you've been looking for work for quite some time, hell, some of you may be in the trenches since February. I can't believe it would take that long for an Aries, but anything is possible. Now is your time. I do see opportunities coming your way. You may feel like, oh, some people may have tell you stories like, it took me this long. I had to do this. I had to go through. And you're like, really? I just applied and they called me. Like, it's just things will just be handed to you. So there's that. Others of you that are self-employed, what happened? Your business is going down. Some of you, you're uninterested in the work that you do, and you might just chuck your business altogether because you're getting negative results. Again, there has been a lot of disappointments when it comes to business. So, I really kind of want to say my condolences. For some of you, it may have to do with love issues, and you guys kind of dealing with other issues right now, and you're just not feeling it the way you used to when it comes to this business. I see trips, travels coming up for some of you, making plans or making decisions about traveling and trips. Not every place is a good place to go right now. Some places, even locally, could be kind of challenging to be. It's a lot of chaos going on around and about, and some of you could be picking up on that now. Not even at a distance, it could be right where you live. You're noticing little oddities going on around. It will be a lot of little chaos. For some of you, you can get caught up in mess and drama. So, yeah, as much as it would be difficult to take a step back and let everyone else go crazy, do that as best as you can. And I do see towards the end of the month, I guess it's the end of the month, again, a trip, a travel, and making some plans, solidifying some plans. And that could be anything for all of you that can relate. Home life, again, looks a little bit challenging and trying. Some of you may be on house arrest. The hell is going on? Others of you, you just may feel it difficult to mentally get at peace. There's a lot of underneath the surface agitation and frustration and confusion and trying to kind of stifle all of that, but it keeps kind of rearing its ugly head, and you may feel it most in the home life. Not wanting to give something a try. Someone may be trying it like, hey, what do you say? Let's stop all the drama. Let's come back together, talk to me, this and that. And it's very difficult for one of you to get back on the same page. For some of you, you are trying to avoid the inevitable. You need to go get yourself tested. You need to try something different to see if that's going to help you get to a better place. It could be with your health, it could be with anything. And you have been avoiding it. And it's like you can't avoid it anymore. Now it's here. I guess it has a lot to do with the full moon in Sagittarius. It's time. It's time that you get balanced, get in balance. And some of it, it's going to happen more easier than you think. It's not this scary thing. Whatever this is going on in your home life or about you getting some form of stability and peace, you're going to have to try it. You're going to have to. Let's get into love. Aries singles. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Some of you have the real deal coming your way. You do. Ladies, don't mess this up. You want something real, ladies, and you have no problem telling people that. It's the delivery. Kind of it's like I'm talking to Sagittarius. It's the delivery. You may come across a little chafe, a little brash, very serious and extremely truthful, but everyone can't handle truth being served sour. They always want it sweet, and you just may not have the time to give it to them that way. Um, this person, though, coming toward you guys may come across that way too. A little bit, um, a little hard to swallow, if you will. They have come through a hell of a lot in the past. And I do feel that they may feel like, they may give off the impression like, no, I'm single, I like it this way. Which they don't. They're tired of fighting. They're tired of being alone. They want something real, don't know how to articulate it, and definitely don't know how to trust it and believe it and see it for what it is and give and open to it and be vulnerable to it. So I do feel like this relationship may start to fail for those of you who are entertaining someone or soon will be. And trust me, I did the singles read. You soon will be. It may come across as though someone has the upper hand in this relationship or a bit manipulating, which this person may be a flip-flopper. One minute they could be all in, next minute they're shutting down quite a bit. And it's a coping mechanism. It's self-protecting to some degree. And you Aries ladies, I feel that you are really taking time to yourself, going into hermit mode, um, looking at that phone, listening to these readings may not be the best thing for you. You need balance. So if you're looking at things that kind of make you reminisce, and I mean, we have a full moon, so of course, you guys may find yourself thinking about things, kind of realizing I need to shut this TV off. I need to close the computer down. I need to, shut off my phone. Because I do see getting kind of caught up in the rapture of your phone and all of the internet things. That's going to help you when you kind of shut that off and move forward and do things to better yourself in real time, right? Because I do feel like the internet to some extent is keeping you trapped, keeping you stuck, or lack of the mental clarity is also keeping you trapped. This is for women. It's all going to be fine. It's a process that you're going through during this Gemini season with the retrograde. It's all going to put things in perspective for you guys. And by the time you get into Cancer season, you're in a much better place. Much better place. Remember, I told you that. But Aries men, you got love coming. Big love. Big time love that definitely can result in marriage, a forever kind of relationship, a very committed and stable relationship. This could be with any sign here, so I won't go into the signs. But I do feel like this woman, I just get that she is very strict. She's a strict woman, and you can handle all of that, especially when it's something you want, so it's not going to scare you away or anything like that. But yeah, get ready, because commitment is coming. Couples, Aries couples, this is a love triangle. This is what I'm reading for, a love triangle. And it even showed up in the extended. But the one thing about this love triangle, it's not going to last. It's only going to be two. By the end of all of this, it's only going to be two people left in this equation. Some of you, you have trouble on your hands. if you're the one being cheated on, you have trouble in your hands. Your person has been ripping and running and going and doing all the things. And you're at your wit's end for some of you. Don't know what to do. Should I stay? Should I go? This situation is never going to improve. Hell, at this point, you're just goddamn confused. You don't know what the hell to do. And it's like you can't ignore it. I mean, it's gotten to the point where, it's beyond sloppy. It's just beyond reckless. It's that type of thing for what it looks like to me. And your person may want to try to make amends and make everything okay, and you're like, are you crazy? That type of thing. So of course, there's there's friction in paradise. And I do feel for some of you, your person, they may have just one person or several, but there could be a significant person that they have this attachment to that could be very difficult to end that. But something is going to end. Unfortunately, for some of you, someone might get pregnant, and not that might completely end things. But I think with this eclipse coming up, I think that is the cause of a lot of issues in this relationship, because things are really coming to a head and coming out and coming up. Now, that's for some of you. Others of you, I feel that you really don't know what to do in this relationship. It's not that heavy. It's not about outside people. You're really not sure because you want something stable and concrete. Some of you may not be able to offer that to your person, or you want it and you're not being given that. Your person is extremely attracted to you. Your person has a very strong attachment to you. I think for some of you Aries, particularly Aries ladies, you understand how toxic it is, or this woman understands, no, this is toxic. This is not okay. What's going on between the two of us. And this man can't get enough of it. He just can't get enough of it. And he literally doesn't see anything wrong with it. But I do feel that the woman here is, there's an evolution that she's going through. And it's really not about her partner, is what it looks like to me. It's about her own evolution. And this person is just a prerequisite of that, right? Something that kind of has to be dealt with in the midst of elevating to the next level. And I do feel that in that respect, things are going to change in a very drastic sort of way. As she evolves, only by default, he evolves, or at least he changes. Now, that change in time will be clear, but I do see a woman evolving out of this. And if it is, you won't commit. There's still an element of cheating and stepping out. But I do feel like the toxic connection that the two of you share is more problematic, where it's sex-based, it's jealousy, control, all the things, there's no boundaries, all these things. And those things are going to come up again and resurface in a major sort of way. And someone is going to have to kind of make a very solid decision about what's going to happen here for themselves. Not even so much for the relationship as it is for self. So if you guys are interested in the deeper meanings and the understandings and looking deeper into this reading, you can find the extended down in the link below, along with all the details that we go over. It had a really nice ending, guys. Also, if you would like the 2021 Aries yearly reading, you can find that down in the description box below, along with my link. Otherwise, you can if you're new to this channel, welcome, guys. It's early. It's early. I'm getting an early start. So if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.